Shalom. Sagt Sauer Gal from Germany with a new lesson. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor and thanks unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. I want to give double honor to the elders and apostles of the Milson told us the truth. Peace and blessings, salutations to the elect out there, spreading this truth and sincerity, and also charity across the four winds. And also strong shalom to the sincere listeners out there. So this is gonna be a response lesson, basically wow from El Apostle Ramla, because he had this clip uploaded from the man Tazariak from the ISCPK, and I watched also the lesson from the Elder Kazak from the Mississippi camp, and hey, I just had the spirit to do a response lesson. So let's listen to the clip and then we're gonna go right into it, man. Gonna listen to the whole full clip. So El Apostle Ramla gonna play it 2 or 3 times, what he said, and then we're gonna go into it, man.
For an angel. Why is there so many different names for God though? Because God is just a title, like God is not his name. Even when we say Yahweh, like that's the name we ascribe. When you see Lord or when you see it in Hebrew, it's Yahweh. Even that's just a title. You can't really give him a name. So you might see God, Lord, and even the Lord, they'll put the Lord in all caps. So you're talking about, or even we say the Most High. So these are all titles that are giving to the ultimate power or almighty power. So what is Elohim? Elohim also is a modern Hebrew word. Hayim or Alahaya for an angel. Why is there so many different names for God though? Because God is just a title, like God is not his name. Even when we say Yahweh, like that's the name we ascribe. When you see Lord or when you see it in Hebrew, it's Yahweh. Even that's just a title. You can't really give him a name. So you might see God, Lord, and even the Lord, they'll put the Lord in all caps. So you're talking about, or even we say the Most High. So these are all titles that are giving to the ultimate power or almighty power. So what is Elohim? Elohim also is a modern Hebrew word. For an angel. Why is there so many different names for God though? Because God is just a title, like God is not his name. Even when we say Yahweh, like that's the name we ascribe. When you see Lord or when you see it in Hebrew, it's Yahweh. Even that's just a title. You can't really give him a name. So you might see God, Lord, and even the Lord, they'll put the Lord in all caps. So you're talking about, or even we say the Most High. So these are all titles that are giving to the ultimate power or almighty power. So what is Elohim? Elohim also is a modern Hebrew word.
Okay, so you heard that, what he said. So you basically saying the word of the name of the Lord is nothing. So let's real quick go to the other video from the Elder Kazak, because he was going into it also, and he had a clip from the actual radio show, whatever Tazariak was on. And he said something more even to it, because Tazariak is double-minded, that thing, like the Elder Kazak was speaking about. But I want to go into another aspect of it, also concerning the name of the Lord, man. So listen to this.
Why is there so many different names for God, though? Because God is just a title, like God is not his name. Even when we say Yahweh, like that's the name we ascribe. When you see Lord or when you see it in Hebrew, it's Yahweh. Even that's just a title. You can't really give him a name. So you might see God, Lord, and even the Lord, they'll put the Lord in all caps. So you're talking about, or even we say the Most High. So these are all titles that are giving to the ultimate power or almighty power. So what is Elohim? Elohim also is a modern Hebrew word for God. Okay. The Elohim can also apply to angel. Elohim can be applied that way.
It's still with the L. That's why I was asking.
Right, it's still with the L. Right, it's still with the L. Mm-hmm.
So what is L? So what is El Shaddai?
I forget the Shaddai is. I remember my man. What's my man? I think he's still with the Amon Ra squad to this day. The Shaddai, I would have to look it up, which I will right now, and I'll give you that in a second.
I ain't no joke with these questions, right?
I see. I'm surprised. I wasn't ready for the Shaddai. I'm trying to. The L is power.
Yes.
I'm just trying to get what the Shaddai, what the Shaddai means. Almighty. The Shaddai is Almighty.
So,
right?
so it's still the highest power, but you can. It's almost like saying, "Yo, my dude, homeboy."
Right.
So there is no correct name.
God.
There's no correct name.
Yahweh would be the correct name.
So when we call each.
Shalom, Yasharala.
So that's the point. So he first saying that the Heavenly Father got no name. It's all titles. Yahweh is the title. And then the guy asking what is the correct name, and he said Yahweh, showing you that he's double-minded, like it says in James chapter 1 verse 8. And to get edified on that point, you can watch the Elder Kazak's video, which channel is The End, My Friend, and also the title is Tazariak is a double-minded man. But what I want to go into is into the name of the Lord, man, because immediately after, while I was watching the video, instantly the precept in Exodus chapter 20 verse 7 came to my mind, one of the 10 commandments, man, because it says, do not take the name of the Lord in vain, man. And let's go into that, because what he's doing is acting like the name of the Lord means nothing. He takes it in vain, because let's go to Exodus chapter 20 verse 7. It says, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord Yahweh thy power in vain, for Yahweh will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. So he got a name, obviously. He got a name, and we know the name, and we know there's power in that name. Like the elder from Dallas was going into, I think last week he was live. He did a live lesson last Saturday, and he was going into the power of the name of the Lord, man, because he was speaking about like, yeah, man, hey, the brother got delivered. I watched the video. I forgot from which camp he was, from GMSLA, I think. He got delivered from basically being shut up, man. Because the guys came to his house looking for his brother, just to keep it short, and they wanted to snatch him. But then they saw his videos on YouTube, and they asked him, "What is this?" Then he was like, "He's in the Bible, and this is the praise the Heavenly Father with that. Which true name is Yahweh, and the Son's name is Yahushai." And to that they let off of him, man. Yeah, he like, no. The one guy was like, no. We don't fuck with him, man. Let leave him, like that, showing you that there's power in the name of the Lord. So let's go into the word vain, okay? Because this is what Tazariak does with the name of the Heavenly Father, man. Here it says in Hebrew shawa'ah, and it says, so like, emptiness, vanity, falsehood, emptiness, nothingness. See, he sees it as nothing, or worthlessness. See, as is nothing, like it's just a title of it. Nah, it's the name of the Lord, man. Because when we go into the word here also, let's do that. The Lord, what is it? See, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord. See, he says here, Lord. It says Yahweh. See, Yahweh, not Jehovah. Like the Elder Kazak was going into also, because there's no J in the Paleo Hebrew, no O, no V or E in the Paleo Hebrew, man. It's Yahweh, So the true name is Yahweh, which means he exists, he is to be. He's the existing one, because he's the eternity, man. He's the Ancient of Days. He's always there. He was in the past, he's right now, and he's gonna be there in the future forever, basically. So we have to understand that the name of the Lord it's strong, man. It's mighty, and you shouldn't take it in vain, like Tazariak, man, acting like it's nothing. The Most High, yeah, of course, the Most High is the title of him, because he's the Most High. God is the title, which means power. And then he said El Shaddai, which means Allah Shadya in the Hebrew, which means demon-like power, man. Demon-like power. That's what was the Heavenly Father called also. So we have to understand that we have to learn from this example from Tazariak, man. We shouldn't take the name of the Lord in vain. Why? Because the Heavenly Father said He won't hold them guiltless. Because we know the name of the Lord. Before they didn't know the name of the Lord, you thought it's just God. Then German rappers even saying Jehovah and things like that. But the true name is Yahweh. And His only begotten Son's name is Yahushua. And we have to believe in that. Because it says in the book of Proverbs, let me get it real quick. Salakia. Bear with me 1 second. The book of Proverbs. Chapter 18. And verse 10. And it says, the name of the Lord. See? The name of the Lord, which is Yahweh, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. See? The righteous run into the Heavenly Father's name. They cry upon the Heavenly Father and are safe, man. And we have to believe in that name. We shouldn't take the name of the Lord in vain, like Tazariak, man. We shouldn't do it. Because the commandments speak against it. You should praise the name of the Lord. Because the name of the Lord is a precious gift. It's one of the precious gifts that the Heavenly Father gave us. Because you have to call upon somebody. Before you didn't know it. You didn't know the name, you just was calling to God. But there's supposedly many gods out there, even though He's the only true God. So, how you call upon Him if you don't know His name? How you do it? Explain it to me, man. If this is not the true name, what is the true name then? What is the true name? And it says in the book of Acts. Let me get there real quick. Acts. Chapter 14? If I remember right. No. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, then let me go to the book of Romans, because I know it's there. There's the book of Romans, chapter 10. Bear with me 1 second. Romans chapter 10, verse 13. It says, well, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. So the name of the Lord and His only begotten Son are important, man. You should take it lightly. You shouldn't take it like, yeah, man, it's just a name. No, it's the name of the Lord, man. This is no lightweight. This is heavy. Because you just see, man, people coming up with madness, man, lately. These mortals of Yahushua, what they call us, their camp, talking about like, yeah, man, the 2/3 won't be reincarnated into the kingdom. You're like, what? Then you hear this from Tazariak, man, and it's just for their vain glory, man. It's just because they got itching ears, because they want to come up with something new to be seen, But we're not about that, man. We just push this truth. We just push this truth and gonna keep on pushing it, man. If you want to hear it or not. As long as we can, we're gonna sound the trumpet and gonna sing the song, man. People listen to it if they want to, if not, they're not. But I want to get to other precept in the book Acts 4 and 12, Salakia. Not 14, it was Acts chapter 4. In verse 12, and it says, neither is the Warayah Bashim Shai Bashim Kakadash, and it says, neither is salvation in any other, for there's none other name. Salakia. For there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved, man. Showing you, and this is just for the fact that the names of the Lord and His only begotten Son are important, because it says, because Yahushua said in the book of John, chapter 15, verse 16, that we should bear our fruits, and that whatsoever we ask our Heavenly Father in His name, that He may give it to us. So we have to ask Heavenly Father, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua. So the names are important, man. You can't just take the names lightly, like, yeah, and then be double-minded and acting like it's not, acting like first it's nothing, then say like, yeah, the true name is Yahweh. It makes no sense, man. And like the Elder Kazak was really truly saying, hey, you should know by now who you should follow, man. these people changing up darkness, these people coming up with supposed new things, talking about that the Heavenly Father didn't know the spirits and things like that, man, showing you just the madness of these other camps, man. And like we were speaking yesterday when we was out there teaching, you know, that the people, that Israel camps are springing up everywhere, man. You know, you got this Yahushua, the believers of the way Yahushua, whatever, man. And these cats coming up with new things, having unity camps, thinking they're big ballers, man, even though they're just coming up as newbies, man. You know, they're just newcomers, man. This is what they are, man. But then they want to come up big. And this is what I'm talking. This is what you know, Jake is attached to new things, or what is it called? Having engineers, man. Like, oh shit, you heard that, man? You heard that before? You know, hey, this some space out thing, man. You have to listen to them, man. And that's what they like, man. They can't stay on the basis. They can't stay on the thing what is supposed to be pushed. They always have to have something new, man. You know, but every father gave this truth out there, man. To the elders, apostles, and also. So we keep on pushing this truth, and the true name is Yahweh. How is it that the name of the Lord doesn't matter right now, man? Even though we read these precepts that we have to be saved by the Heavenly Father's name. You know, Yahweh Yahushai, or Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Because we cry unto the Heavenly Father through Yahushai. And then we got it even says you shouldn't take the name of the Lord in vain, which means worthlessness or nothingness. You should take it seriously, man. You should praise the name of the Lord. You know, you should always give thanks to the Father in the name of Yahushai, like it says in Ephesians 5 verse 20. So how does the name don't matter? You know? So how is it that Yahushua has a name but the Heavenly Father has no name? Makes no sense, man. You know? Because you need the name of the Lord to cry upon him. If my name is Tizawa, you call me, for example, like the other brother Gershom, you know, I won't listen. I'll be like, Gershom? Who's Gershom? I'm like, huh? What you mean? You didn't talk to me. I'm Tizawa. So that's the thing. So we have to understand and see that we shouldn't be like that. And we should follow the true examples, because it says in 1 Peter chapter 5, we should be examples to the flock, man. All of us. It doesn't matter how old you're in the truth or how young you're in the truth, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your rank. You should be always acting like an example for younger brothers, or even sometimes for older brothers, because they sometimes look at you like, this is he really diligent, he really a good brother, man. You know? So this is what we should be, man. So let me just close out with that. So like it's the book of Proverbs again, chapter 15 verse 29, and it says, Yahweh is far from the wicked, but he heareth the prayer of the righteous, man. You know, and one thing is why does the Heavenly Father hear our prayers? Because we know his name, man. We know his name, man. We call upon his name, no other name. You know? Why do the thing is like, okay, let's real quick go to Exodus chapter 20 again. Exodus chapter 20 verse 1. And it says, and the Most High, or God, spake all these words, saying, I am Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, the house of bondage. Verse 3, thou shalt have no other gods before me. So what does it mean to have other gods before you, man? Praise these gods, worship these gods, call upon their name to be saved. These other idols have names, but the Heavenly Father has no name. It makes no sense, man. You have Baalim, you have Asheroth, you have Tammuz, you have all these other gods. You have, for example, the god Media, so on and so forth. But then the Heavenly Father has no name, man. Has no name. His name doesn't matter. It's madness, man. Verse 4, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above or earth beneath, or that is in the waters. So like, let me read it again. Or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters under the earth. See? Thou shalt not bow down thyself. So like it. It says, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahweh thy power. So like it. For I, Yahweh, it says, for I, Yahweh, thy power am a jealous power, see, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. You see that? So we have to understand, man, hey, we have to call upon the name of the Lord and glorify the name of the Lord, not take it in vain, man. You know, so just take heed unto them, man. Don't take the name of the Lord in vain, you know. Because like El Apostle Ramla said, wow, man, the title says everything. Wow. I was like, wow. I checked it out, then I understood it immediately. I heard this nonsense. It was just madness for me, man. You know, because we have to understand, man, the name of the Lord has its importance. And it's of utmost importance, man. You know, because that we get saved. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Hey, and we need to know the power that we worship, man. We need to know the name of the Lord, man. Every other God has a name from these heathens, but then the Almighty power, like he said, the Almighty, you know, the highest one has no name. Come on now. So yeah, man, it's everything I got. Yahweh Ratazah to the spirit, power, mercy, and grace of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Was lesson edifying for the elect. I want to give once again, call Aliyam, Hawat Wagabat, Watawara, Labanau, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Brakte Yahweh, Brakte Shai, Brakte Yahweh, Brakte Shai, Brakte Yahweh, Brakte Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Brakatam wa habakum shalom to the elect. Until next time, shalom wa brakatam wa bababon. And again, double honors to the elders and apostles of Millstone who taught us this truth, man. Who taught us this truth, man, for real. For real, for real. Like Jake in the world say, for real, man. They taught us the truth, man. We have to understand that, and you should know who you should follow by now. Like the Al Kazak said, man. Shalom.